Hey, beautiful people. We are back with another Monday with my mama. So it has been a long hiatus because so much was going on. London, we had to prioritize school over social media and making these videos, and then just a lot was going on. So now that things have died down, London is killing it in school like she's supposed to be. And I recently opened a second location in Harlem. So to kind of get myself in a groove and back into a consistent pattern of what I'm doing, I was like, maybe we should bring Mondays with my mama back. And that was also mainly because London is tired of wearing crochet braids, right?
Yeah.
And she said that she wants to start to wear her own hair. So I'm going to help her with learning how to take care of her hair since she wants to wear it out. I've already advised London that this is a interesting journey that she is embarking on, but I'll be here to help her along the way. And so, because I want to make sure that London does not damage her own natural hair, I'm going to have her learn how to do so on a mannequin. And it is a kinky textured hair mannequin. Not as kinky as I would like, but kinky. So, let's see. My bad, y'all. Got notifications coming in. I tried to make it go away and it actually opened it. Anyway, so here is the kinky hair mannequin. And the first thing that London and I worked on was parting. So
I didn't do a good job
I was about to say, how you feel about your parts? She started out promising, and then she got tired. I don't know what was going
on.
on.
I got tired.
She got tired. And I taught London how to braid like over a year ago, and we never like nurtured that. But she remembers. She did a good job. For someone who has not braided hair in over a year, she kind of picked it back up and was able to do what I think is an amazing job for an 11-year-old. So, what we're going to do is what we're going to talk about today is parting and detangling. And those two go hand in hand. When you're detangling, you want to try to make your parts as precise as possible, because it will make the detangling process much easier when you are creating those sections to detangle. And because that's how we ended up talking about parting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into it. Stand up, child. Come closer. They can't see you.
I'm too tall.
Let's see. I don't think I can make this higher. And as per usual, you know y'all gotta bear with us because. All right, so maybe don't stand up. Just sit here. Okay. Let's get better angle. I think you're gonna have to work, and I'm gonna have to hold the camera. So here's the comb. I want you to. Y'all see this part? You can see it, right, Linda?
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to. I wish notifications would just be shut off. That's what I'm gonna do next time. I never get this much notifications on my phone now because we're streaming. Notifications galore. See the mannequin over in the corner? It didn't make the cut. Okay, let's see. I think actually put that box under that leg. Bear with us, y'all. You didn't have to do that. All you had to do was what I told you. That's all you had to do. Listen to your mother. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, give me the comb. First things first, because this section is not so bad, we're going to take this braid out. And where's the water bottle? It's right there. I'm going to mix, it's right there. I'm going to mix this with some water to make it easier and so that we have less hair come out, because London also did not listen to me when we first got this mannequin, and she just went in and started detangling the mannequin's hair and was ripping her hair out. And I was like, I guess that's a lesson in what not to do. So just even putting that little bit of water on there, misting it, definitely helped with taking down the braid, because it was looking like it was going to be a struggle. But just misting it with some water made it a lot easier. Here we go. And so you are, because I don't know, I guess you're getting distracted already. Now you could get up and come over here. So do you remember what I told you before about how to part?
I think so.
What did I tell you? No, I want you to use this one. What did I tell you?
First, you like want to start like the very.
Don't mumble.
First,
I didn't say, all right, what did I tell? I don't want you to do it. What did I tell you about detangling?
first you want to start at the very tip,
Mm-hmm.
and like you want to hold the hair so that the person doesn't feel it at the root while you're detangling it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go little by little, and then as soon as you get like close to the scalp, you can part the hair.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can finish detangling it,
Right.
and that's when you start braiding.
Okay. So go ahead and detangle.
That's enough.
Mm-hmm. That's what you want. I want you to do it. Now you're already messing up. Why are you pulling the hair through your hand instead of just moving your hand? Is your hand stuck to the hair? No. So instead of pulling the hair through, imagine if I was pulling your hair, that would hurt, wouldn't it? Yeah, so you got to pretend like the mannequin is really a person. Right? You nervous because we recording? Oh. Because doing this and then pulling the hair through, why would you do that? Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Move your hand. If you start here, then you move your hand. And I told you don't hold it like this until you get here. And once your hand touches the person's scalp, that's when you could part it. Because everybody's hair is a different length and everybody's texture is different. So they're going to have different levels of shrinkage. Right? So let's start over. Here.
Like that.
That's fine. Now move down. It's detangled. Keep going. Pay attention to how it looks in the camera. Is your hand at the scalp?
Yeah, I'm just detangling the slow part.
You could have used that same comb to part it.
Where would I part it? Like
wherever you want. Maybe let this go so it could actually come through. Yep. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're detangling. Why are you starting over? All right, so I don't know what's going on with London right now, but you still did good. So I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna do this section right here, and then you're gonna watch me do it, and then you're gonna do the section underneath it. Okay? So see, it's not really tangled, but you start from the very end, like so. You detangle it, and you keep moving closer to the scalp. Once you get to where your hand can hold the hair like this and touch the person's scalp, then you just open it up and detangle the whole thing. But you make sure you hold the hair throughout that process. So I'm holding it as I detangle. Once I get to my finger, I go behind it and continue to detangle. And then you could detangle the whole section. This is a smaller section because like I said, London start getting tired. Because these but they didn't have to be even. Um, so that's why I gave you this section because it's going to be bigger. And so I'll join these sections to give an example of once you are detangling like a big section like that, then you separate the section to make sure that you didn't miss any tangles, and you still go in and detangle each section. Once you know that this section is detangled, you can section it off with a butterfly or a prong clip. So here you go. Let's spritz it a little bit. Do you want the wide tooth or the rat tail? And you do not, I repeat, you do not detangle with a rat tail comb. And you do not detangle right, London. You do not detangle dry hair. Even if you have oil on your hair, like if you're doing a takedown, you want to mist it, even if it's just a little bit. You want to mist it with some water to create some lubrication to just make the process easier. You're doing a good job. You don't need to use the comb anymore, though. You should be able to use your finger. Because sometimes when you use the comb too much, you snag hair or you start to break the hair off. Finger detangling is always good. You want me to hold this for you? Okay. So first things first, start at the end. Yep. Good. And you don't have to do it 50 times. Once it goes through, just move to the next section. Keep going. Good. Is your hand at the scalp?
Yeah, I'm just rushing this a little bit. Can the camera still see?
Mm-hmm. Why you still use your finger? Why you using the comb? It don't have to be a perfect part. You watched what I did, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's barely any hair.
So part of the different direction. Do it have to be that direction?
No.
Okay. You're doing good. Now what do you do?
Start.
Put it together and detangle it again. Good job. On your bed, really? That's where we're gonna put the hair? On your bed? Yeah? That's where you're gonna put the hair?
On the floor?
No, but not on your bed. Put it on a book or something. You wanna sleep with the mannequin's hair?
No.
Oh. Alright, last section. You do it. What's the first thing you need to do? Good job. Spritz it with some water. That's good. See why it's better to just use your fingers? And if this is in your way, move it. Move it out your way. The most important thing about detangling too is to just take your time and be gentle. Sometimes you get frustrated, but don't take it out on the hair. Okay? So, first things first, what you're gonna do? Start from the ends. I got a feeling that this is gonna be a section to give you a little more run for your money. Go ahead. London, move your hand, please. You're doing it like quarter inch by quarter inch. Just to tangle the hair. It's not that tangled. Right. Why are you moving like molasses? Your hand is at the scalp, right? I say that, and then you be like, I'm just combing it a little bit more. I'm saying that to you because you're combing it too much. Use the sectioning clip. It's right there. Use it. Good job. Good. Now you put it all together. Detangle it one more time. The whole thing. You don't have to start over. Here, you hold this. This is how much hair came out. So, I'm going to recap and then we're going to wrap up. So, let's say that this was the whole section of hair that we were detangling. I would take this whole section and start from the ends. I'm holding the hair like this. Once you comb through it and it's detangled, you don't need to keep doing this. You don't need to keep doing it. It's detangled. You keep moving towards the roots and you hold the hair so that it's supported. You start combing through it and then you grab it and then continue to do the ends so there is no tension and it's not going to hurt when you are detangling it. Then you separate it into a section, usually half of that. You can eyeball it. It does not have to be a perfect part. You can use your finger or you can use a comb. It's easier if you just use a finger. Same thing. Start from the ends. Start from the ends. Work your way up. Start from the ends. Work your way up. This mannequin's hair is not that long, so it does not take much for me to be at the scalp level. This is how much hair is out if I'm at the scalp level. Usually you don't need to start all the way back here to detangle unless somebody has really kinky coily hair or it's really tangled. And if it is really tangled, then you need to finger detangle first. So that's it for today. This was like we planned for it, but it was pretty impromptu. We will do some more. You can sit back now. We'll do some more brainstorming for next week. And of course, if you guys have any suggestions for us, then just shoot us a message or you can comment below for topics for us to discuss and tutorials to do. But I think we're going to work on parting next week and we'll more than likely be at the shop so that this is just a better setup and just better overall. So thanks for tuning in with us and we will see you guys next week on the next episode of Mondays with My Mama. Bye.